From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
We've got a coaching change here in the region. That'll be the focus for today's update here at the TV Sports Desk. Earlier this week, Morrill High School announced that John Boswell would be taking over as the next boys basketball coach for the Lions program. Boswell set to replace Terry Lofink, who stepped down following the end of the season.
I think just coming on board, working with Terry, gave me a lot of confidence. You know, him bringing me on and Guru co-signing that was a big step for me to get back into the game at the high school level. So working under him, seeing how he coached from an X's and O's standpoint, game management standpoint was really beneficial for me. So that gives me some excitement, some encouragement going forward, taking over the job and building off the foundation that he laid.
Boswell has the 1 year under his belt at Morrill, working under Lofink, and this will be his second head coaching job in the Panhandle. He was the head coach over at Torrington High for the 2014-2015 season, and Boswell says he's learned a lot since that 1 year stint with the Trailblazers.
I think just looking in the mirror, reflecting on your own mistakes, reflecting on things that went well, the things that didn't go well, listening to others, working under coaches, taking advice from people, studying the game, attending camps. I think as you get older, you mature a lot more, and that's kind of normal, right? It's supposed to happen that way. And so as a younger coach, I was a little more aggressive. I think that I was eager, and I'm still eager, but you can't save the world in one practice one day. You can't change culture that way, and it takes time. It takes time.
The program at Morrill now on solid footing for Boswell after the work that's been done by Terry Lofink over the last 4 years. Lofink just felt the time was right for him to step away right now.
You know, throughout the year this year, I just really, as the year wore on, I just felt that, my tank was going on empty, and when at the end of the year, I kind of reevaluated. I reevaluated it, and I didn't want to make a decision just on emotion, and so I sat back about 2-3 weeks after the season and just said that I think it's time for a new voice and somebody new to come into this program, and I'm just excited that Coach Boswell wants to step up and take it over.
In his 4 seasons as head coach, Lofink posted 52 wins, the quickest any other coach had reached that same number of wins. 52 at Morrill was a 9-year span.
Getting an opportunity to get this Morrill program down to the WTC tournament, play at Cougar Palace, coming out of that thing with a medal a couple years ago was a really cool deal for these guys, and we were able to win some games, and obviously there's some things looking back I would have liked to have done better with, but overall, I think the program is in a great position.
So let's spin it forward a bit. Morrill having to play in C2. That's tough for the program. What's the future looking like, though, as Boswell takes the reins from Lofink?
We lost a group of seniors, but we still have some kids coming back, continuing the summer tradition of playing, trying to get in the gym. I think the biggest part of this would be the kids that have some continuity, like I said, with myself being an assistant coach, now taking over the job. So there's a smooth transition. Similar philosophy, similar terminology. Also, me being a math teacher here helps. I'm in the halls, see the kids on a daily basis, the relationships that are being built, the accountability. Those things all tie into boys performing well on the court.
John Boswell set to take over Morrill High basketball from Terry Lofink. That's the latest today, a little feature right here on the FNBO Sports Desk Update with the Rural Radio Network.